February 5, 2024, King Charles announces cancer diagnosis. The day after stepping out for the Sunday church service, Buckingham Palace announced King Charles' cancer diagnosis. During the King's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer, the palace said in a statement. His Majesty has today commenced a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual, the statement continued. The King is grateful to his medical team for their swift intervention, which was made possible thanks to his recent hospital procedure. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible, the statement added. His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation and in the hope it may assist public understanding for all those around the world who are affected by cancer. People understands King Charles told his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, about the diagnosis himself. The King also personally informed his siblings, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward, before the news was made public. King Charles III and Queen Camilla leave Clarence House in London following the announcement of King Charles Ives' cancer diagnosis on Monday evening. On February 6, the King and Queen Camilla were photographed driving from Clarence House, their home in London, one day after the palace made the shocking announcement about the King's health. The royals gave a wave through the window, and the couple reportedly made their way to Buckingham Palace, where they'd traveled to Sandringham House by helicopter. King Charles had just met with his younger son, Prince Harry, who traveled from California to London to see his father amid the news of his cancer diagnosis. February 10, 2024, King Charles speaks out for the first time about cancer. In a statement released by Buckingham Palace, the monarch expressed his thanks for all of the well wishes he has received in the wake of his health news. I would like to express my most heartfelt thanks for the many messages of support and good wishes I have received in recent days, the King said. As all those who have been affected by cancer will know, such kind thoughts are the greatest comfort and encouragement. It is equally heartening to hear how sharing my own diagnosis has helped promote public understanding and shine a light on the work of all those organizations which support cancer patients and their families across the UK and wider world, the statement continued. My lifelong admiration for their tireless care and dedication is all the greater as a result of my own personal experience. Throughout February, King Charles and Queen Camilla attended church at St. Mary Magdalene Church on the Sandringham Estate in Norfolk. King Charles has returned to London for cancer treatment and meetings with staff, but has mainly stayed out of the public eye in the country at Sandringham as he continues his duties behind the scenes. February 21, 2024, King Charles has his first in-person meeting with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak since cancer diagnosis. Britain's King Charles III, R, speaks with Britain's Prime Minister Rishi Sunak at Buckingham Palace, in central London, on February 21, 2024 for their first in-person audience since the King's diagnosis with cancer. The Prime Minister told the monarch, "We're all behind you. The country's behind you." The King replied, "I've had so many wonderful messages and cards. It's reduced me to tears most of the time." March 21, 2024, Queen Camilla shares a health update on King Charles. During a solo trip to Northern Ireland, Queen Camilla offered a brief update on her husband's health while visiting the Arcadia Delicatessen in Belfast. "He's doing very well. He was very disappointed he couldn't come," Camilla said, according to Hello. magazine. She also joked that she tries to keep him in order when someone quipped that men don't make the best patients. May 17, 2024, King Charles announces his first overseas trip since his diagnosis. King Charles is set to travel to Normandy, France on June 6, 2024, where he will be joined by Queen Camilla. They will attend the Ministry of Defence and the Royal British Legion's commemorative event at the British Normandy Memorial. On the 80th anniversary of D-Day, the visit will mark his first international engagement since his cancer diagnosis. In a statement shared with People, Buckingham Palace said King Charles had been hospitalized at the London clinic following scheduled and ongoing medical treatment for cancer this morning. Charles had experienced temporary side effects that required a short period of observation in hospital, which also led him to postpone his royal engagements that day and the following day. After Charles returned to Clarence House on March 28 to recover, he was photographed for the first time since his hospitalization while in a car being driven away from the residence. He waved to onlookers as the car passed.